You're here, you're seeking profound truth, inner peace, maybe some kind of unshakable presence. Well, congratulations, you're officially in denial.
Ouch.
Or perhaps, awakening.
Yeah.
Because traditional breakdowns were getting a bit mainstream.
Okay, I see where this is going.
Welcome you to this.
I am trying to find the path to awakening, seriously. But it feels less like a clear path and more like I'm constantly bumping into spiritual furniture in the dark, stuff I didn't even know was there.
The path. Well, here's the thing. Maybe the path doesn't actually matter.
No path.
Because maybe there is no path. Not really. Just, a kind of spiritual obstacle course.
Right.
Probably designed by some trickster guy who really enjoys irony. You might think that journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step, right? More likely it starts with comparing your progress to everyone else's perfectly curated highlight reel online.
Guilty. But what about all the practices, the meditation, the mindfulness stuff, the yoga poses I can barely hold? I thought these are the tools, the things meant to get me somewhere.
Yes, the tools,
Yeah.
of course, like that meditation cushion. Promises serenity, delivers
Right.
mostly knee pain and a side of existential dread.
Sounds familiar.
Or the yoga mat that somehow becomes your entire personality for a week.
Maybe 2 weeks.
Bye.
Awareness doesn't magically solve your problems. It just gives you a really, really good front row seat to the whole circus. You just get to watch yourself being terrible, but, more consciously.
So wait, it's not actually about feeling better.
Feeling better? No. Awakening is emphatically not about feeling better.
Then what is it?
There's that one asking, is it true that we are all one? And the response is something like, yes, in a horrifically inconvenient, I can't believe I'm related to that guy kind of way. Or being told to find yourself and then getting completely lost, maybe literally, and realizing you can't even find your car keys, let alone your true nature.
What's the actual point of all this seeking?
And the Zen master's response in one of those jokes is telling. The point is that there is no point. Enjoy the pointless pointlessness. Or don't, whatever.
They're not what we expect. You ask, is there life after death? And the reply redirects you, is there life before death? It pulls you back to the present moment, to this life.
Or the absolute classic, what is the sound of one hand clapping? And the potential answers aren't philosophical treatises. They're things like, ask the other hand, or maybe the sound of someone who really needs a hobby. Well, the irony being pointed out is that ultimately the teaching says there is no path, because you're already here, and crucially, there's no separate you to walk it anyway, which is, inconvenient.
Deeply inconvenient. And trying to be the witness. Okay, I'm witnessing. Oh, wait, now I'm judging the witness for not witnessing properly. Great, now there are two of me needing therapy.
The layers of mind, yes.
So awareness doesn't fix it. It just means you suffer more consciously.
It means you see the suffering for what it is, perhaps without the extra layer of story. But yes, consciously is the word.
All right, consciously miserable sometimes.
Got it. The universe delivers, as they say, just rarely express delivery on what you ordered. Or consider the meditation of passive-aggressive stillness. Be like a lake, calm, deep, and quietly judging every boat that floats by.
That sounds suspiciously familiar.
And we could update some classics. The Four Agreements, expanded edition. Be impeccable with your word, don't take things personally, don't make assumptions, always do your best. And number 5, pretend it's all working out perfectly.
Especially in public, yes.
Then there's this struggle with presence. Let's call it the cosmic rule of selective presence. Be here now, unless here is boring, then, spiritually scroll through your work.
My default setting, basically.
But everyone's a mirror, right? The law of divine projection mapping. Except some mirrors you encounter seem, frankly, quite cracked.
We're just funhouse mirrors, maybe.
Indeed, and patterns. Just because something keeps happening doesn't mean it's a deep spiritual sign. It might just be what's happening. Call it a teaching opportunity if it makes you feel better while you're annoyed.
Okay, lowering expectations, got it.
And the whole journey itself. The cosmic law of ritualized floundering. It starts with confusion, proceeds through delusion, and often ends with a slightly awkward photo.
Documenting the floundering.
So, after wading through all this spiritual satire, I guess, what does it all actually mean for me? For you, listening?
Well, maybe it means you've already arrived. You were never actually anywhere else.
But it doesn't feel like an arrival.
Exactly. It feels like this, right now. Maybe the whole point isn't really to escape the confusion or the absurdity or just the mundane day-to-day suffering.
Then what is it?
Maybe it's simply to get better at noticing it all. And hopefully learning to laugh at it.
Laugh at the absurdity.
Why not?